It's going to be an epic interview where I'm going to interview Stephan, an amazing legend. I know him personally, I would say, for the past 3-4 months, I should say that, right?
Yeah, that's
so
right.
we met him first time in Byron Bay and in a winner's circle container. That's what I could say, no? Right? So in that case, I'm going to interview him. I'm going to ask him some couple of difficult questions because he has made a epic decision in his life. Yeah, I should say that.
I have, yeah.
So in that case, guys, stay tuned until the last. I'm telling you, this is going to deeply resonate to you in all the way, by all means. Of course, you are a dad, of course, when you're watching, right? So yeah, let's dive in straight away. And I'm not going to talk much. So let him share his story, his personal story, or his life story, his transformational story. So yeah, Stephan, welcome back. So for my followers, you are the new person. So in that case, Stephan, so just tell about you and what's your backstory, blah, blah, blah. How was your life?
All right, let's do it.
I was alive before, yeah.
Yeah,
yes, Stephan.
So, I'm Stephan. I'm born and raised in Germany. I made a decision when I was 24. That's about 7 years ago, to come to Australia. And just like I come from a nursing background.
Wow.
I've been a nurse. Yeah.
Wow, that's good. I'm a physio. I was a physio professionally. Yeah, that's great.
So I've been a nurse for in that sort of field for over 7 years. I work with
7 years. Okay.
I work with older people in the elderly care, people with dementia. I work with people with like physical and mental disabilities, and then I make my way to being a nurse. And after my study, I worked for like a year, and then I decided to see something new,
Wow.
to come to Australia and do something completely different.
Beautiful. So it means you worked as a nurse for 7 years in Germany before coming to Australia.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Go ahead.
So I was like, working weekends as a nurse. Every second weekend you work, public holidays, and sort of stuff. You have to work. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna get out of this. I don't want to do it anymore. Come to Australia, find a construction job. What happens? I work every weekend.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
go ahead. I tell you, the difference is, as a nurse, you're forced to work every second weekend. That's just the schedule. That's how it is. While if you have the choice, it's different. So I had the choice to work on the weekend to make extra money. It's better for me. So I was like, I can make more money. I can save up for my travels, and it feels completely different
in construction.
So
you made a decision of whether to work or not based on whatever the money that you want. Yeah.
That's it.
But still, what made you to feel that? Okay, so how, just to ask you, like there in Germany, you work even on the weekends in the nursing job. When you moved to Australia, so roughly how many hours did you work per week in construction?
So per week, I'd say Monday to Saturday, 10 hours a day, 7 to 5. That's 60 hours a week. 60 hours a week.
60 hours a week.
60 plus hours a week. Yeah.
Yeah, of course, the money would be coming in, but go ahead.
Yeah, so there was just like work, and I could work Sundays as well. So sometimes you would just work 7 days a week, 12 days in a row.
Really?
Like 10 hours a day, yeah.
Oh my God. So it means how long you have been working like that for 60 to 70 hours a week? How long have you done the job like that?
It was on off because I would like say work.
Now, how many years, I mean to say, altogether?
Altogether, how many years?
In the construction.
Well, it's been coming up now to 7 years.
7 years.
7 years.
So it's been 7 years like that in nursing and 7 years like this. So almost more than a decade. So 14 years altogether. Oh my God.
Yeah.
So now you've been working for 14 years like that altogether, and because I would say what we have been indoctrinated, I could say that, like, to make money you need to trade your time.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
If you don't work, you don't get paid.
Yeah, exactly.
So the more you work, the more you get paid, but you lose time.
Exactly.
The time you don't get back in your life. So you trade your time for money.
Yeah, and also you're a family man, and what made you to feel that enough? This is not the life. What made you to feel that way and jump onto this business?
So what made me feel this way is when I had my first kid. I realized I don't want to be away from home for so long and miss out my kid growing up. So I actually made already an epic decision about 4 years ago when I decided I want to work a 4-day week. So since about 4 years, I decided I have every Monday off, and I put it in every contract that I have like the Monday off to spend time with my daughter, my family. You know, I take her to swimming, I go shopping with her for the week. So I just have a daily daughter day. And but this led then to cutting off the Monday, putting an extra day on the weekend again. So I then work a lot of Saturdays almost every week, and also Sundays sometimes, not always, but it ended up being a 5-day week again anyway. But the good thing is, like, I knew every week I had the Monday off. I could dedicate this day for my family, for my daughter.
For your family,
for my daughter.
I can resonate to it deeply that, because even in fact, like on the other way around, I used to work for 60 hours, but sometimes on Sunday as well. Whereas what I did is, in fact, like I felt the same after 20 plus years. Nearly 23 years I worked like that. I felt the same. Whereas what I did is on Friday, I took off on Friday, and then full day Friday with my daughter, because she was newborn at the time. For 3 years I took like that. But what happened is, to compensate that work, I need to do the extra shift on Sunday. Because once you cut down the number of hours, the money also comes down. The commitment is not going to come down. The cost of living is not going to come down, right? It had a huge impact, and followed by that, then I ended up working more than before.
That's it.
Which was what's happening here.
Yeah. It's really hard to find peace in yourself with it when you say okay, I don't work this day, but then you're like, okay, if I don't work, I don't get the money, right? So you end up working more, or you work on those 4 days, you then work more hours to compensate for it.
Exactly. So that is not the answer at all.
That's not the answer.
That's not the answer at all to get into the life that you all want to really live, isn't it? Because Monday you're getting off, but you will be thinking of the rest of the weekdays and also the weekend to compensate it. Where is a peace of mind?
So basically, you put your time on hold to get ahead, but then when you sort of get ahead and save a bit of money, you spend it all. You go for a 2-week holiday or something, and it's all gone, and then it starts again. So that's like the circle.
Starts from the zero again.
Zero
so it's
again.
Almost like your work is in the center, and you're trying to fit in the life around it.
That's it.
And it's never ending.
No, it's like a hamster wheel. You can't get out of it.
Definitely. So that's what the reason that you, come on, enough is enough. At least now I have to look into the other options, right?
That's it.
Exactly. That's great. So what I want to ask you here is, of course, there are so many different options here, but why you specifically chosen this particular business? Any specific reason? Is it because of your wife or any other particular reason?
Yeah. So I know about this business for about 6 years when I met Amy first, my partner. She's obviously Clint's sister.
Yep.
So I met Clint. I heard about the business, and I mean, just sort of like, watching, I'd say. Like now, like just getting to know like Clint, and you heard what he's doing, and sort of like, he's doing well, he's doing good, but always, it is, you just keep watching, and then you don't really like say, you say, oh, it's not for me anyway. I'm a worker. I'm like a construction worker.
See,
I don't want to like, I'm not a seller or like a salesman or anything, because they're so, they're so pushy, and you want to sell something someone, and so that's not me at all.
Which hold you back.
Right?
Which hold you back. Definitely. I can resonate. As I mentioned to you before, how far right from the childhood we have been indoctrinated to trade time for money. When anything is coming opportunity apart from trading time for money, we say, nah, it's not going to work out for me because I am a hard worker. So it has been said to us, you need to work hard for money, otherwise it's not going to stay with you, otherwise it's not good.
That's it. You need to deserve the money. You need work hard for it. You deserve it. You get paid by the end of the week, and
I deserve it now.
That's
what has been.
I feel good, doing something and then get paid for it.
So how far we have been hypnotized by that limiting belief, saying we need to work hard for the money.
Yeah.
By living in this modern digital world.
Yeah.
And how far we have been pushed for back, actually, rather than stepping ahead forward. But at the same time, we are losing our personal time, our family time, as you said, your time with your kids.
Yeah.
And that also has been dictated by someone, when you have to be with your kids, when you have to live your life.
You essentially just lose your prime time.
Exactly.
The prime of your life.
Exactly.
Right? When you're young, when you're fit, you're healthy,
active.
Usually you're active. That's obviously not the case for everyone out there, but in my circumstance it is. So why should I wait till I'm 60, 70
exactly
to then hopefully do something?
At that point, your kid will not be the same age as she now.
Yeah.
She has will be grown up by the time.
Yeah.
So and also, like, there are so many other commitments and other kind of things comes up. So see, you have been observing people for 4 years, whereas you ended up in doing the business for the past 4 months.
Yeah.
So what made you decide? There could be some kind of sign moment or anything like that. Is there any specific sign moment? Oh no, this is the one, I'm going to do it. Anything like that? Any specific sign moment?
So I never looked into like how the business works and everything. I knew about it, but I never knew the numbers. That I never knew about the high ticket.
Yeah.
And I sort of knew little bits and pieces, but never looked into it. And then when I heard about the Rich Mystic Men Retreat,
yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
That's where we connected. Yeah.
Clint hit me up and said, I got this awesome opportunity, and told me about it. I was like, yeah, I'm in.
There you go.
I'm in.
There you go.
And I said, I want to. I feel stuck in my life. I'm very open-minded, and I need to do something else in my life.
I still remember that day. Yeah.
I want to get out of this red race.
Yes, and I still remember that.
I don't want to be stuck in this hamster wheel anymore. So there's time for me to do something. It doesn't matter which price.
Yeah, exactly. But not many people, but you followed. You had the grit and the courage to follow your intuition.
Yeah.
Enough is enough. That's enough. Okay, I'm not going to be that anymore. I need to live the life now.
Yes.
With my family.
Yeah.
Whatever I would like to do, I would like to do it now rather than waiting for 60 plus years.
Yeah.
And also you touched on the point that, okay, I was watching for 4 years and I'm not a salesy person. I don't want to be pushy, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. But now the reasons to change is actually making you to, wow, now I'm going to go all in now.
Yeah.
And saying that this business is not salesy as the traditional marketing, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I know how it works through Clint, and I have proof it works from first hand, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
So I know it's not a scam. I know it's not as hard as you think it is, and it's not about anymore selling someone something. It's about helping people to achieve
and change their life,
to create their time, financial, and location freedom that is possible for everybody out here.
You right? Touched on that. Next question is, that's what I'm about to ask you, like time, location, and financial freedom. Of course, the financial freedom eventually it comes up. Okay, we won't say that it's going to be overnight issue, but at the same point of you say you did one amazing thing 2 days back. Yeah. So can you share that? Like, wow, definitely, God, Stephan. Like, even in fact, when I did it, say like 3 years exactly, 2 years before November 2021, I quit my job. Once after 10 months being in the business, so I wasn't sure whether I'm doing it right or wrong, but I just jumped in before I was ready. So it needs a courage and the grit and following. No, I'm going to do it. So what?
Yeah.
Share with you. Share with us.
So
I want to hear from you.
Yeah. So I've been, like I said, worked 7 years in construction in the same sort of field. It's like an event construction, and I worked my way up to being like a supervisor in the company, and then we were talking at home, and we were saying, me and my kids and my partner, we were saying, let's do something crazy. What do you think about? Should we just go and go traveling?
Wow.
Should we go travel?
Who said that? You or your partner?
Yeah, my partner, but yeah, she came up with it, and it was sort of like, you know, in the room for a while. It was like couple months. We did it like we now in in March 2024. It was maybe like November 23 where the first thought came up, and I was straight away I was like, nah, I can't do that. Can't do that.
Yeah.
You know, but then I was like,
really?
I want to do it. So
there you go.
It's like, yeah, why not? So we slept with a couple nights. You know, we just we let it go of a few days, sink in, and it always came up. Should we do it? Should we not do it? Should we do it? Should we not do it? Yeah, we do it. Are we really gonna do it? And still to this point, it's like, are we actually going? You know, it's like so unbelievable. And I just made the decision. I said, I'm gonna quit my job.
Wow, that's it. There you go.
We're gonna pack up the house. We put it in storage, and we go.
There you go. That's it.
There's no better time than now.
Exactly.
So before the kids go to school.
Exactly.
We're in the prime of our life. You know, we don't have a house. We don't have to pay off mortgage or anything. So there's all odds play for it.
That's it. Because the life is once. We all got one drive.
Yes.
One drive. Make the most of it. Make the best use of it. You know. Yeah. And moreover, as I said before, as you also mentioned before, that your kid is young now. Your kid is not in the school now. Yeah. But before that, it's better to show them the world. That's it. We being a role model, if you don't show the life, then what we are going to show to our kids?
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. So are we going to show them that this is how you work all the way?
Yeah.
Not being with them.
Yeah, we basically show them the same life we grew up in and we don't like. So we have to be a role model for them.
Exactly.
And show them different ways of life.
Exactly.
That there's multiple paths in life, not only this one path, right?
Yeah, I always say that. Okay, even though I was so passionate towards being a professional physiotherapist, I always say that I'm not a born physiotherapist. Physiotherapy came in between.
Yeah.
Why I have to stick for my life all through that?
Yeah, right.
Remove it.
Yes.
Yes. Dislodge it.
Yeah.
Life is the main important thing. And being with a beautiful family, come on, let's do it now.
Yeah, that's it.
So what's the point of living and then afterwards thinking about one day, someday? No, today is day one.
Today's the day.
That's it. Today is the day. Every day, then afterwards.
Yeah.
Go ahead. So
you just gotta do it. Just make it happen. If you want to do something, I hear so often people say, "Oh yeah, I want to do it, and I want to do this, and I want to do that." It's like, you just gotta do it.
That's it. Yeah, just do it.
Just gotta do it.
Just do it, and trust the process, and then go with the intuition. And moreover, when they say maybe one day, maybe someday, after 10 years, knowing that the life that they are struggling with, being in the rat race, even after 10 years, it's not going to change.
Yeah,
they know that. Everyone knows that.
Yes,
but being in the struggle, and moreover, after 10 years, I should have done that. I would have done that. What's the point? There's no point of regretting here. Just do it now.
Yes.
Because we are physically good now.
Yeah.
Who knows after 20 years what's going to happen?
Yeah. I know, right?
Mm-hmm.
The world could change tomorrow.
Yeah.
We don't know.
Exactly. So in that case, like now you are in the business, within 4 months' time, you decided that, and then you're going to jump on. You already jumped on.
Yeah.
To be having a time freedom, first of all, and also traveling.
Yeah.
So what actually what kind of life that you're expecting by means of having a travel?
Yeah. So for me, it's just like I quit my full-time job, right, and go all in. Go all in for the business. Work on the way. Work while we're traveling. It's not gonna be like it's gonna be holiday, but it's gonna be like working.
Yeah.
And show what's possible.
Exactly. Showing the possibility not only to the people, but also to the family, but also to the kid.
Also to the kid.
And being with them all the time.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's what the family is for, right?
That's it.
So now the life is in the center, the work is around it.
Yeah.
So we are not here living to work, we are working to live.
Yes, that's it. Working to live. Exactly, 100%. It just makes me so happy because my daughter, she's every day she says, "Daddy, do you have to go to work tomorrow?" I said, "Yeah, Daddy's gonna go to work tomorrow." And when are you gonna stay home again? I said, 2 more days and I'm gonna stay home again. And she said, "For 2 days or for 3 days?" I said, yeah, sometimes it's for 2 days, sometimes it's for one day, and sometimes it's for 3 days. So Saturday, Sunday, Monday. And then I've been talking to her about that we're gonna go traveling, and I'm gonna quit my job. And she said,
What was that expression?
"So does it mean you're gonna stay home forever?" I was like,
wow.
"Yes, Daddy's gonna stay home forever." And she's like, "Daddy," it gives me
oh
this
my
big
God.
cuddle, and it's like this overwhelming.
Oh
it's
my
like
God.
this feeling is so good. It's so good.
That's the beauty of life.
It's so beautiful. And the youngest daughter she's one. She doesn't get it yet, but she will. Of course, she will feel my presence.
Oh my God.
She knows I'm always there, and she will take it in.
Yeah. Oh my God, that reminds me back when I said to my daughter, who she was that time, she was 5 years old. Now she's 7 years old. 2 years back when I said to her that, okay, Daddy's last day of work. What? So year after you're going to be with me? And then, oh my God, the amount of kisses and
yeah.
when you say that, oh my God, I can really imagine how beautiful it will be, the life,
Yeah, it was such a beautiful moment.
That's great. Wow, thank you so much for sharing that. That's what the life and the love and that the connecting bond between the family gets.
Yeah.
That will be strong. Amazing. Yeah.
Super glue.
That's what the life is for.
Yeah.
Live it. Yeah. Just live it. So yeah, and now, so we are connected through this mentorship process, of course. So in that case, for a business, of course, knowing that we are a direct distributor and stuff like that, for the business, why this mentorship is going to be so important, do you think?
Mentorship is just, it's just you have to do it. Like I've never been to like a mentorship before. I've looked into it like a little bit, and I was always like, nah, I don't need it. I can learn it by myself. I don't want to spend the money. I don't want to invest in myself. It's like too much money. I can learn on YouTube or something.
Wow, that's a point. Yeah.
But if you sign up and if you're there, if you live into it, man, it's worth every cent. And it's about, maybe you hear the stuff somewhere else, but if there's like a different energy in the room. Wow. There's an energy in the room that you can't describe, and it gives you so much motivation. It's so powerful. It's just the group. Exactly. Being in a group, doing activities. Together. Exactly. It's just like a force that drives you. It's incredible.
That's the thing. Even today also we felt that, right?
Yeah.
Being around with that kind of like optimistic and success-minded legends. Whoo, that's it. That's the energy which comes out, right?
Yeah.
I always believe in proximity is power.
Yes.
So because as Jim Rohn mentions, you are the one among 5 people you're around with. So you can't change the 5 people around. Yeah. You change.
Yeah.
And then see everything, as you mentioned, you highlighted that YouTube is there. Yeah, everything is freely available on YouTube, but not why not everyone is succeeding then?
Yeah.
So it takes that kind of commitment. Yeah. To involve ourselves, to put into that kind of certain zone, to grow and be around with them, and that is what the mentorship does. Because mentors are the one who actually gone through the path, so that we can easily learn from them, rather than we are learning by us and then taking time. So it takes 10 years, but if you through mentorship you can do it within 2-3 years. Who knows?
Yeah.
You can collapse the time, because the time is the most important asset, right?
That's it. Yeah.
That's great and amazing.
Talking about time, right? So when you're at home and you say you watch a video, right, or you want to learn something new, you get very easily distracted. You be on your phone or you be on your computer, and you maybe get 5-10 minutes in, and then you get distracted with something else, right? But if you live there on the location, you're there, and you're there for the whole day. So you can in like
wow.
3 days, say for instance, you can squeeze so much information in. You couldn't maybe do in a month home.
Exactly.
2 months, right?
Exactly. So, that's why, like, putting yourself into the zone and situation.
Yeah.
Even though it could be overwhelming, but that makes you to push you out of the comfort zone.
Yeah.
That makes you to stretch and expand.
That's it.
For the further growth.
Yeah.
Because being with the old identity, we create the same results. Now, if you want to grow, we need to step out of who we are from who we can be.
Yeah.
Yeah. So eventually we expand and grow and succeed in our life, and we create what we want to create.
Yeah, that's it.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Now I'm going to ask you a final question. So you have done so many more amazing things that you like 4 months before you jumped onto the business, and then you realize that how important the family time is, being with the kid, being with your partner, and then live the life what you're passionate about by traveling around. And you have taken a epic decision, I should say. That not everyone thinks that way, but you have done that epic decision because you know that you are the role model for your kids, and you have done that decision. And tell me, like, to the followers, like to the people who are listening to this, who are sitting still on the fence and thinking about it, whether I can do it or not. I'm not sure about myself, whether I fail, I'm having a fear, I'm having a doubt, blah, blah, blah. What do you want to say to them?
I want to say that now is the right time. Now is the right time. Because I know for myself that I sit on the fence and I was scared. I was like, oh, how's it going to be? I'm not perfect. I don't know how this works. I don't know how that works. I don't have Instagram. I don't have YouTube. I don't have TikTok. I don't have no idea how video editing is going. I do have to all these things. I have to write to people. But you know what? You don't have to. I was the same. You're just going to start. You make a commitment. You say, I'm going to do it. And then you learn as you go. So there's no right time. There's no wrong time. It's like you got to do it.
That's it.
Just gonna start. Make the first step. Make a simple step. Make an easy step. Just do it. Do something. And you don't have to jump like 10, 20 meters, a kilometer. Just go
step by step,
meter by meter. And then from there slowly. It's like you start a new job, right?
Exactly.
Let's say you learn how to drive a car. You can't just jump in and drive the car. You got to learn. Okay, this is accelerator. This is a brake.
Yeah.
This is how I shift the gears.
Yeah. That's it.
There's the indicator.
That's
left,
it.
right. So that's how in life with everything.
Exactly. Just by trusting the intuition and trusting the life, that future pacing, and seeing the life what you can create, rather than knowing that the life that you're living is not taking you anywhere, knowing that you're getting stuck. It's a time now, because now or never. It's not like later, now or never. If you can't do it now with your physical ability and mental ability, 10 years after you become old, you can't be, because you'll be stuck to so much of commitment, right? So it's now or never. So that's great and amazing. Thank you for sharing, guys. In that case, if you're watching and if you're resonating to that, because we both are dads actually. So if you're watching and if you're resonating to this, okay, either you reach me or reach Stephan. Okay, Stephan is also having a Instagram and Facebook page as well. So reach him or reach me, either of us. So in that case, you can change your life, because when someone can do, when people who are making a bank, when they can do, they're also a human being. They're also having 24 hours. They are living their life now. When they can do, I can do. When I can do, you also can do. When we both can do, you also can do.
That's it.
So it's time now. Reach now. Change the life now. I won't say it is easy. We won't say that, but we are here to show you exactly how it works. We are here to first of all educate you, and followed by that you make an informed decision, because it's time now to change, as Stephan mentioned that. So reach us. Let's all succeed together. Thank you, Stephan. Thank you so much for giving your precious time.
Appreciate it.
Let's go from there.
Yeah.
Clear.
Let's do it.